Kurama, the Nine-Tails, is one of the most fearsome entities in the shinobi world, a living force of destruction whose power once shaped the fate of nations. His chakra is so vast that it dwarfs entire armies, capable of fueling cataclysmic biju bombs that can level landscapes in seconds. For centuries, he was feared as nothing more than a monster, a tool of war bound to humans who sought his strength. Yet his cunning intelligence and bitter resentment made him far more dangerous than a simple beast. Even when sealed within Naruto, only fragments of his energy gave Naruto speed, resilience, and healing beyond human limits, proving that Kurama's essence alone was enough to turn the tide of battle. What makes him truly powerful, however, is not just his raw strength, but his evolution into a figure of wisdom, courage, and unity, embodying the bridge between humanity and the primal, untamed forces of nature. Mokona Modoki is one of the most deceptively powerful creatures in anime, appearing at first as nothing more than an adorable, round mascot. To the untrained eye, Mokona is simply a cheerful companion, bouncing around with playful energy and comic relief, yet behind its innocent facade lies godlike magical ability. Mokona is capable of dimensional travel, effortlessly moving heroes across worlds and realities, a feat that surpasses the limits of even the strongest sorcerers. It can store weapons, food, and supplies in an infinite space within its body, detect magic on scales that others cannot comprehend, and provide communication across different planes of existence. Its strength is not in battle, but in utility and cosmic influence, quietly shaping the journeys of heroes by being the invisible force that enables impossible quests to succeed. Mokona proves that true power can come in unassuming forms, where a soft, cute creature hides abilities that rival the gods of creation themselves. Shenron is the eternal dragon, a divine creature summoned by gathering the 7 Dragon Balls, and his power lies not in combat but in the ability to bend reality itself. Towering and majestic, Shenron materializes as a serpentine dragon that coils around the sky, his booming voice echoing like thunder as he offers the wielder a single wish. His magic transcends life and death, capable of resurrecting entire populations, altering landscapes, or granting desires that reshape destiny. Though he is bound by rules, his mere existence makes him one of the most powerful beings in the Dragon Ball universe, surpassing fighters whose strength shakes galaxies. What sets Shenron apart is his neutrality. He does not fight, he does not destroy, yet his presence alters the flow of history more than most warriors could ever dream. His strength is not in fists or fire, but in the simple truth that he can give mortals the impossible. Shippo, the young fox demon, is one of the most underestimated characters in Inuyasha, often dismissed for his small stature and playful antics. Yet beneath his mischievous exterior lies the versatile power of a kitsune, a creature steeped in magic, illusions, and cunning. Shippo can transform, deceive, and outthink enemies far stronger than himself, using trickery and wit where brute force would fail. Time and again, he survives encounters with demons that should have crushed him, proving that his strength lies in adaptability and cleverness rather than raw power. His illusions confuse opponents, his transformations grant him unexpected advantages, and his courage allows him to stand beside legendary warriors despite his size. Shippo's power is subtle. He represents the quiet resilience of the overlooked. The idea that true strength comes not from dominance, but from the ability to survive, adapt, and endure where others might fall. The lion turtle is one of the oldest and most mysterious creatures in its universe, a colossal guardian that predates human civilization itself. Larger than mountains, carrying entire ecosystems on its back, the lion turtle moves slowly, yet every step is charged with divine authority. Unlike any other being, it possesses the power to grant and remove bending, an ability so profound it rewrites the laws of nature. This act elevates it beyond physical might, placing it among the highest tier of spiritual beings, closer to gods than animals. When Aang encounters the lion turtle, its wisdom reshapes his destiny, offering him a path beyond violence and bloodshed by showing him the true meaning of balance. Its strength lies not in destruction, but in the ability to redefine what power is, proving that the greatest force in the world is sometimes not raw might, but the wisdom to guide it. Veldora, the storm dragon, is an apex existence in Rimuru's world, one of the 4 true dragons who stand above mortals, demons, and even most gods. Sealed away for centuries due to the terror he inspired, his very name became synonymous with calamity, whispered in fear as legends of his rampages endured through generations. His power is not limited to brute strength. His body regenerates endlessly. His magic is virtually limitless, and his presence alone can paralyze enemies before the fight begins. When Rimuru befriends him, Veldora's chaotic personality and mischievous humor clash with his terrifying reputation, but underneath the playful exterior lies a being capable of rewriting the balance of power across entire nations. What makes Veldora unique is that his might does not come from raw savagery alone, but from a mix of experience, near mortality, and a spirit of unpredictability that makes him impossible to truly contain or predict. Entei is a legendary beast born from the imagination of a child, yet it wields the power of a god. In its physical form, it manifests as a massive lion-like Paikman wreathed in fire, capable of unleashing blasts that can obliterate forests and cities with terrifying ease. Unlike other Pokémon, Entei is both protector and destroyer, a being whose every roar is said to create new volcanoes, reshaping the land with primal fire. What makes Entei's strength remarkable is the combination of raw destructive ability and its role as a guardian spirit, fiercely protective of those it bonds with, embodying the ideals of loyalty and courage. Though it originates from a dream, its power is no illusion. It becomes real, bending the laws of existence and showing that imagination itself can create gods. Entei is not merely a creature of fire, but a symbol of hope and protection wrapped in unstoppable, fiery might. Godzilla, even in anime form, is the ultimate expression of overwhelming natural force. A monster so colossal and enduring that it transcends the concept of battle. Towering above skyscrapers, his body is a fortress of impenetrable hide, capable of withstanding military bombardments that would devastate nations. His atomic breath, a concentrated beam of destructive radiation, reduces entire landscapes to ash in seconds, making him a one-creature apocalypse. But what makes Godzilla especially terrifying is his ability to evolve and adapt. Each challenge only makes him stronger as he develops resistances, new forms, and abilities that no opponent can prepare for. He is not just a monster, but the embodiment of nature's wrath, a living correction against human arrogance and exploitation. In Singular Point, he is portrayed as a cosmic inevitability, proof that humanity's control over the world is fragile and temporary, while Godzilla's dominion is eternal. Haku is both a boy and a dragon, a river spirit bound by magic and memory, embodying the ancient ties between nature and humanity. When he assumes his dragon form, he soars with a grace and strength that feels both ethereal and dangerous, a force of nature that cannot be easily subdued. His resilience is remarkable, surviving poisons and attacks that would kill lesser spirits, and his knowledge of the spirit world makes him invaluable as both a protector and guide. side. Yet what elevates Haku's power beyond mere physicality is his spiritual essence. He is the embodiment of the forgotten Kohaku River, a living reminder of the way human development erases nature's memory, and his strength flows from this elemental bond. Even weakened and enslaved by Yubaba, Haku demonstrates courage, loyalty, and willpower that allow him to endure chains that bind far greater beings. His true power lies in his role as a guardian spirit, a symbol of resilience and the enduring voice of nature itself.